Hey guys, how's it going? It's Pierre and you're back here with another edition of the Real Wheel Deal, and today I have the latest iteration of the CE28. This is the CE28 Club Racer 2 Black Edition. Pretty long title for a really iconic wheel that's gone through a lot of iterations. So you guys might have seen other videos, CE28, CE28 RT, CE28 SL, CE28 Club Racer 1. So this is the Club Racer 2, and basically what happens is, for the CE28, it's a really good racing wheel, really good overall performance for its weight. So they like to use it a lot for these one-make races or homologated FIA single-make races. And that's where the name Club Racer came from. So Club Racer is a wheel that Volk designs using an existing pattern made specifically for a race that's all one make. So in this case of the Club Racer 2, this one came out in Japan mainly for the 86 BRZ Gazoo Racing. So in Japan, this wheel is available in a 15-inch by 7, which is an 8-spoke design, or a 16 or 17-inch, which is the 10-spoke design, which we see here. So that one's available only in Japan, made for the racing series that they have there. So of course, in North America, we want our own version of it. And what happened was they made an overseas model. So the overseas model, they call it the Black Edition, and that's what I have here with me, because we're based in Canada. And the Black Edition, what they did was, this one's only available in 17 by 9.5, or anything from 18 by 8.5 to 18 by 10.5. So that long range in the 18-inch and just the 9.5 wide for 17. So they had some increase in sizes for North America, but still very limited sizing. So the next thing we got for the C28 Club Racer 2 Black Edition is, you might notice in the video it's quite dark. It's not black. It's the color that's DMM, Diamond Gunmetal. And the Diamond Dark Gunmetal is available in things like the T37 Ultra Track Edition. It's a color that they like doing for the ZE40, and now on this Black Edition, that's the color they did. So if I wanted to describe the color, it'd be a super hyper gloss gunmetal flake on top of like a black coat. So still a really dark wheel. And that's just the backgrounds for this wheel. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in and we're gonna go over the features of the wheel and what sets this wheel apart from previous iterations of CE28. Alright, so up close with the wheel here. Right away you'll notice that when you get a race booklet, it comes with 3 stickers. So the Black Edition comes with 3 stickers. It says Race and has these 2 long stickers you can see here, Volk Racing and Race Engineering. So I have these 2 long stickers will go on the spoke. A lot of times people like to do the opposite one from the valve stem, so it'll be here, and also I have this raised one here, which is a curved one. It's going to go on inside the lip. And another thing is this one, in this color, comes with a red valve stem, so you have the red here and red, so it looks pretty nice. And that's one of the things you get with the C28 Club Racer 2 Black Edition. So some specific things about the wheel besides it being a C28 is here. You might see down here we have forged right on the lip here, which is something new I haven't seen before. It has a special kind of pattern lip, so it's kind of flat here, has this lip here, and it cuts in here. The C28 is good for that because that's how you get this a little bit of a dish, at least, even if you don't have a really low offset. And right away you notice there's something really different about the C28 is that it doesn't have that cutting in between where the holes are. So normally the C28 has these lug bolts, but there's also these other holes they do here purely for weight savings. Because this is the Club Racer Edition and it's made for these rigid races where it's one series, they really need to increase the rigidity of the wheel. So the purpose of this wheel isn't to shave weight, but to increase rigidity. So they got rid of these holes here to make it a lot stronger and have less flexibility on the inner part of the hub here. The other thing that they redesigned was a spoke. So the spoke edge, spoke angle, and the spoke shape is changed to also increase this rigidity. So that's what they really focused on for this wheel. And of course, the other features in the front we have of course made in Japan, Race Engineering, monoblock forged. Of course, this is a fully forged wheel in the Volk lineup. And here it has a nice little lip here, so you can see that it's raised here. You can still put a nice little center cap in this guy. And now I'm going to turn your attention to the back. To the back, you'll notice that it's different from the other C28s, is that this is a perfectly flat hub. So this is so that it sits right on the hub, super direct contact, and of course without those holes cut for weight. There's like really reduced flexibility here, and there's nothing fancy on the back of these spokes. Go straight into the strength of the hub, just sticks right against it. So that's the back, and now we turn our attention to the side. Of course, here I have my tire knurling here. This tire knurling, of course, keeps the tire on contact for the rim. And on the edge here, a very thick flange. You know, it's pretty beefy. It cuts right in against there, and this is so that the tire can stick to the inside of the rim. So when the tire is moving on there, if you've ever seen a tire under load, it's moving on there a lot. This communicates to the driver how far you can push the tire, and it overall helps with the strength of the wheel overall for rigidity. Alright, so now I went over features. Next thing we're going to do is the weight. Of course, I have my scale in front of me, mounted on a hard surface. And just to tell you guys know, this wheel is 18 by 9.5, so the size I normally weigh off. And this one is a plus 38 offset, but the bolt pattern is a bit bigger. This is for a Civic Type R, so it's 5 by 120. But, you know, 18 by 9.5, wheels normally TE37 SL, maybe around 18 pounds. So CE28, hopefully still lighter. Like I said, this one's the rigid version, so it's got a little bit more weight to increase the rigidity of the wheel. All right. Oh wait, this guy's 18 pounds even. So this guy weighs exactly the same as a T37 SL in the same offset and in the same width. So there we have it, CE28 Club Racer 2 Black Edition Overseas Exclusive Model. Hey guys, hope you guys enjoyed that video on a CE28 Club Racer 2 Black Edition. I'm gonna list my other CE28 videos up above if you want to learn about the previous iterations of CE28. And hit that subscribe button. Every time you hit the subscribe button, some guy with replica wheels loses at a car show, probably. Thanks.